I'm very much upset, Bazalwane, because of this whole thing that is happening to Denise Zimba. That's the scariest thing ever. We make children with love. God blessed us with his children. But on top of that, should the relationship fall apart, the children don't belong to you, they belong to the system. They belong to a system that doesn't give a damn. A system that favors anybody that has money. Now my question is, where are those people who were busy fighting for Gaza? Opening cases against Israel today. Not only is the system failing to protect us against our own people, but it's failing to protect us against foreigners. Until they have to go and fight for foreigners. 2 foreign countries are busy fighting. South Africans, we have arrived, we are here to fight, we are saying justice for so and so. You can't even defend your own people. But I cannot imagine my kids being taken away from me. And not only being taken away from me to stay in the next house or 2 streets down the road, but to an entire new country, an entire new continent. And I know a lot of you bitter men who are more bitter than divorcees are going to be coming here saying, yeah, Nya Papa, what were you doing with the foreigner? Yeah, serves you right. You are not better. In fact, you are far worse. Because I'm sure by now, if it was you, she would be dead. So, shush, don't even come here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self-Love. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to the family of healing, self-love, and motivation. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the continuous love and support that you are showing me. Hey, I'm very much upset, Bazalwane. I'm not okay because of this whole thing that is happening to Denise Zimba. You know, I discovered this last night on Women for Change Instagram page. For those who don't know who Denise Zimba is, before we get into the story that is actually upsetting for me, Denise Zimba is a South African musician and she's a TV personality, okay? And some couple of years ago, she got married to this German guy, and they have 2 beautiful daughters together. The other one is 5, the other one is apparently 19 months old, right? And last year, I think around November, I didn't really engage much on that story. Actually, I didn't even talk about it at all. But sometime last year, she posted on her socials that when you see this friend, please hide your man because this friend was cheating with my husband. Né? And yeah, it was just a big hoo-ha and everything. And after all of that, she's been in South Africa. So I'm just gonna read what is posted by Women for Change Instagram page, and we'll go straight into this that I want us to talk about, which is upsetting, okay? The first slide says that Women for Change stands with Denise Zimba, who has been relentlessly fighting to keep her 2 young children in South Africa. Second slide says the Johannesburg High Court ruled in favor of Denise's estranged husband, allowing him to take their daughters, aged 19 months and 5 years, back to Germany. Yo, a country they barely know, separating them from their mother, who is their primary caregiver. The court filed documents and claimed that the girls would be distressed without their father, but failed to acknowledge the devastating trauma it would have on the children to tear them away from their mother and their home. In 2022, Denise, her husband, and their daughter moved to Germany after giving birth to her second child. The family returned to South Africa. Amid ongoing marital disputes, Denise felt more supported by her family and friends and decided to stay in their Cape Town home with her daughters, all right? The next slide says her husband initially agreed and returned to Germany, only to later file a Hague Convention case against her, claiming she had unlawfully retained the children. Since then, Denise has been fighting in court for the right to keep her children close and raise them in a safe and loving environment. This ruling is yet another example of the justice system failing mothers. Fathers can claim parental rights while disregarding the immense emotional and physical labor mothers dedicate to raising their children. The trauma of taking children away from their mother, their source of comfort, safety, and love, is immeasurable. How many more mothers must fight against a system that disregards their sacrifice, love, and children's best interest? How many more women must be labeled as criminals for simply trying to protect and nurture their own children? Yeah, and the last slide says that Women for Change stands with Denise Zimba and every mother who has had to fight, often alone, often unheard, and too often losing. We demand justice for Denise, her 2 daughters, and all the women silenced by the system that continues to fail them. Guys, reading this literally just makes me emotional all over again, you know, because yeah, wait, let me just gather myself for like 1 second. I'm sorry. This is what actually upsets me more than anything. The whole thing of her fighting and the cheating and whatnot, that one is another story altogether. What upsets me, I know that a lot of people are going to come here and say that, no, you're comparing oranges with tomatoes or with apples. But not so long ago, South Africa, as the Boza, we were going out there having cases against Israel, saying justice for Gaza. South African. And we were very proud. We are proud of how they presented their case. It really shows the legal system. Hey, South Africa, what. Now, my question is, where are those people who were busy fighting for Gaza? Opening cases against Israel today. When you are saying, these children must go to a country they don't know. A 19-month-old Bazalwane, do you understand how young that child is? A 19-month-old baby. The very same system is ruling in favor of that man, estranged man, a man who literally cheated on his wife with her friend. Guys, I know the two are not related, but no. This one is not acceptable. This one is not acceptable. Like, I feel so defeated, and the more these type of things happen, the more I get scared, as a South African woman, that you are not safe anywhere. One thing that breaks my heart more than anything is the fact that, and we don't realize this as people, before we procreate, that should the relationship fall apart, should anything happen to the unit, the children don't belong to you, they belong to the system. And they belong to a system that doesn't even care. That's the scariest thing ever. We make children with love. We feel like these are our children. These are God's children. God blessed us with his children. But on top of that, they belong to a system that doesn't give a damn. A system that favors anybody that has money. A system that cares more about looking good. This whole thing of us wanting to look good to other people while we are not looking good or looking after each other as South Africans, it really annoys me. You are staring outside, but you are failing. Guys, this is so heartbreaking. This is so heartbreaking to say a 19-month-old and a 5-year-old must now be shipped to Germany to stay with their father because South African High Court here in Johannesburg. Another thing that scares me is the fact that not only is the system failing to protect us against our own people, but it's failing to protect us against foreigners until they have to go and fight for foreigners. 2 foreign countries are busy fighting. South Africans, we have arrived, we are here to fight. We are saying justice for so and so. You can't even defend your own people. You can't even fight for your own people. Like, guys, are you okay? What the hell is wrong with this system? The same justice system must be displayed to the world to say, this is what we are saying, this is what we stand for. But you are failing. Guys, it's not acceptable. And I know a lot of you bitter men who are more bitter than divorcees are going to be coming here saying, yeah, Nya Papa, what were you doing with the foreigner? Yeah, serves you right. You are not better. In fact, you are far worse. Because I'm sure by now, if it was you, she'd be dead. So, shush, don't even come here. Don't even come here and tell us about, hey, foreigners. Don't. Now it's all about the kids now. Kids belonging to a system that doesn't give a damn. Now they must be shipped away to Germany just because, we want to look good to other people. Like, I don't know the merits of this case, and I don't know much about the law, but all I know is I'm a mother and I love my kids. And in as much as I love my kids, I'm very much considerate of them having a relationship with their father because I feel like that is important. But I cannot imagine my kids being taken away from me. And not only being taken away from me to stay in the next house or 2 streets down the road, but to an entire new country, an entire new continent, because they are better off with their father, because they will be disabled, guys. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? No. No, this is not acceptable. I don't know what it is that we are supposed to do to help, but I feel like this is one time that we need to be standing together more than anything, and also see how we can help. I don't know how, guys. I feel so helpless right now. When I was going through the stories of Women for Change, there was a petition there for declaring GBV as a national disaster, and I signed it. If you can, please go and do that. Trust me, this is not even paid. They didn't even send me to do this. I just feel like this is something that we need to do because we are not protected. Our system is failing us. Our justice system is failing us. Not only is it failing us amongst ourselves, but it's failing us even with people from foreign countries. They are very quick to jump and fight for people in foreign countries. Hey, justice for Gaza, free Gaza. Hey, we have a case against Israel. We're busy clapping for them. They're standing in a line. Yes, so-and-so from South Africa. Advocate so-and-so. Prophet. Yeah, guys, come now, all of you, and help Denise get her children back. In fact, why are you even giving her children away to begin with? Why? Let there be a fight between South Africa and Germany, fighting for children. Because this one, there's no way. And what also scares me, guys, there are so many things that actually scare me about this whole thing, is the fact that there are so many women out there who are like Denise, whose children are being taken away from them. And for Denise, because she's a public figure, we get to know about it, we got to talk about it, and maybe then after they hear that we're making a buzz about it, then they'll get the help that she needs. But what about all these, literally the justice system is failing us. And the one thing that pisses me off is the fact that every single time there has to be noise that has to come from social media, from a group of women, for someone to get help. Why? Why can't people just do their job? Why people can't just be passionate about what they chose, or this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? Why do we have to always push people to do what they're supposed to be doing? This really, really pisses me off. But anyway, I have to love you and leave you guys. You'll leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about this whole thing, and what you think would be the best to help, how we can best help Denise. And yeah, I will see you guys on the flip side. I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm so heartbroken. I'm so hurt. I cannot believe, I feel like this is a dream. And what scares me more than anything is that I'm a South African living in South Africa, and I feel so scared. I feel so scared. I feel like if my government or my justice system can't protect kids that are supposed to be taken away from their mother into a foreign country, what about kids who are in here? What about all these localized issues that we have? We have a long way to go, Shem. We have a long way to go. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Yeah, God bless you.